Assalamualaikum. Today I would like to tell about the optimal page algorithm. I will tell you how it works. And first of all, we see the reference string, so we just put it at the empty page frame and mark it as a star, which is page fault, and followed by 0 and 1, and we mark it as a page fault. And next string is 2, which is we have no more empty page frame, so we must replace something with the number 2. So we see that which one of this string which has the longest distance from number 2. So as you can see here, the longest one is the 7. So we change the 7 with the number 2. So we got 201 and mark this as page fault. And next is the 0, which is already have in the previous page frame. So we just write it back and mark it as hash. And next is number 3. The string that has the longest distance from the number 3 is a 1. So we change number 1 with 3, so we write 203 and mark it as a star. Next string is 0, which is already have, so we just write it back and mark as hash. Next string is the 4. So the longest distance from 4 is 0, so we change it. So we got 243 and mark it as a page fault. Next is number 2, which is already have, so we just have to write it back and mark as hash. Next number is 3, so the same thing, we write it back and mark as hash. And next string is 0, so the longest distance from the 0 is the number 4, which is number 4 is not present anymore, so we change it to 203 and mark its hash page hit, page fault. And the number 3, that's already have, so we just write it back, mark as hash. So number 2 already also like that, write it back and mark as hash. Next is number 1. The longest distance from the number 1 is the 3, which is number 3 is not appear anymore, so we change 1 with 3, so 201 and mark is hash page fault. And next number is 2, already have, so we just write it back and mark as hash. Number 0 already have, so we just write it back, mark as hash. Number 1 also already have, so write it back and mark as hash. Next is number 7. The number 7, the longest distance from number 7 is 2, which is number 2 is not appear anymore, so we change 2 into 7, so we write it back to 0701 and mark as a page fault. Next number 0 already appear, so we just write it back and mark as hash. Also number 1, we just write it back and mark as hash. And the total hit here is 11 and page fault is 9.